offline by like 12:30, be asleep by 2, so that when I wake up at 8, I'm not a zombie.
No, yeah. I have trouble sleeping. I go to sleep at like 4. I just like I don't know. I can't process like TikTok sometimes. I like rewatch it and I'm like, wow, that's insane that I'm actually like it's like crazy, when you think about it, that there's actually like people on the other side blessing like that crazy. I'm like, wow. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
That's insane. Like it's surreal experience.
Yeah.
I actually like I don't know. I'm like insane. I have like whole like sometimes I have a 1 minute like kind of like gratitude talk where I'm literally like 1 hour. I used to do that a lot. Every single live, I used to literally just like I don't know. It's just hard, Words can't even describe, sometimes like how crazy people are, like in the good way. You know what I'm saying? So I just have to. I don't even know how to thank them at this point. Like I feel like words are not enough. You get what I mean? You get what I mean?
1000%. I used to get stress hives. Have you ever gotten that?
Yeah. Hmm.
So I was working in such high stress, high anxiety environments that I was losing my hair, giving myself an autoimmune, and breaking out into stress hives. Like that's so unhealthy.
That's not healthy. Yeah. Now you're here.
So now I'm here, and the ability to breathe is not something that I take for granted.
Exactly.
So I appreciate every single person in here.
I know.
Really. Right, all the Cowboys, yeah.
Y'all deserve the best, Kai. Everybody, W people, both sides, guys. Comment down below. W
How long have you
people.
been streaming for, Envy?
Well, I've been so. It depends. I started 3 years ago, and then I took a very very long break, and then I don't know. It's just been hard because I'm a full time college student. I'm a bio major, so it was kind of hard to balance both of them. But now I'm a senior, so I'm like graduating. So I like actually like this. I like the environment. It depends, obviously, like you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I guess 3 years, but consistently like for a year.
I
Feels
think
like
that like I challenge you to like figure out how do you take what you're studying in school and bring it here.
I can, but I don't think people are going to be like, yo, you trying to learn neuroscience?
You'd be shocked. I would sit there and I'd learn something.
Yeah, no, yeah. Honestly, that's a good advice. I'll take that. I'll take that, and I'll get that pizza for sure.
MVP Jeffree Star. Thank you, Jeffree. Drop Jeffree's emotes, guys. Thank you, Jeffree. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, May. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Maddie Vu. And everyone tap my face. Thank you.
Respect, respect. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for battling. Have a blessed night.
I am B.
It was good conversation. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm coming back to you tomorrow. You better have gotten the carbonara and
I'm
the
telling you, I'm driving over there. I'm taking a bus. I don't got a car.
Montecito.
Wait,
It's in
what?
Montecito.
Montecito? Okay,
Yeah.
actually, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I know. I'll
Like at
figure it out.
some point in the next week, find your way over
Maybe
there.
tomorrow I'm there. I'm not
Wait,
gonna lie.
are you at UCSB or
Yeah, you
SVC?
said this. You said this, yeah.
Okay, so you're further. Got it, got it, got it.
But it's okay. I have friends that I'll put them on. I'll be like, I'll put
Yeah.
you
Or
on.
like
Somebody just put
find
me
someone
on.
at Santa Barbara City College, and 'cause they're right there, aren't they?
The what?
SVCC is right next to Montecito.
SBCC. Yeah, it's like a mile away. Yeah, it's like a mile away.
Yeah. Find
For sure.
someone.
Though. Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, perfect. All right, Gabrielle, have a good one.
Right.
Bye.
Awesome. He's sweet. Can't remember how I met him. Natalie at the check-in. Thank you, Natalie. I cannot for life of me remember how I met him. Right, all the Cowboys? Wait, where do I had dramatic music on all night. I've been a little drama tonight. Alexa, play. Is it still on? This is the vibe tonight. Very well spoken, all the Cowboys. Hi, Lori. Alexa, turn down by 2. My ADD cannot handle music in the background, unfortunately. Right? He's so sweet. Hi, Aaron. How you doing? Who did I meet him through? I forget who I met him through, but it was somebody specific. It was another one that I was like, oh, he's nice. I've been going through the randoms. Oh, good.
Hey, gorgeous.
Taylor!
He's coming back.
Oh, it's not even on screen. Got it. Alexa, pause.
How are you?
How you doing, Natalie?
Taylor.
Hi, Nikki.
What is that, Gabby?
Yeah.
Hi, Gabby.
Hello, this is the energy we needed tonight. Hi, Taylor.
Gabby!
That's the stuff.
I haven't seen Gabby in forever.
Yeah.
Everyone's been saying that, and I'm like, I feel like I've been here.
No, legitimately, Gabby. Okay, really quick. Nikki, I love you to death. Gabby, really quick, I'm talking to you. I went sober for a month.
Congratulations.
I went sober for a month.
How does that feel?
I didn't like it, but
Sure. I was sober for 15 years. You know that, right?
I was sober for 21. I don't wait.
No, like from high
being okay.
school to 30. So your first couple. I mean, it's not an easy task, especially if you're like.
No, it wasn't easy, but I did it.
Great.
I freaking miss you, Gabby.
I miss you too.
How did you get in here?
After.
Oh, you requested Nikki?
I requested her.
Oh, well, shoot.
Well, shoot.
I had to go pee.
Wait, you went sober. Now you're not sober anymore, or
No, I was sober for like 2 minutes.
you said a month? Is that a month?
I like to have fun, god dang it.
Look, Taylor, I was no fun when I was so I could not. I was so rigid and so controlled and uptight, and now if I'm gonna have a drink, it's because I genuinely need to learn how to relax. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
I'll say this: I absolutely respect people who are sober. I respect people who are sober. I think that is very honest. I think that's awesome.
Hey,
but I do like to have fun. I enjoy drinks, and if I want to enjoy a drink, sure.
Hey, Mama.
How are you guys? How are you? It's been a minute since I've seen you.
Hi, Felicia. I love that baby girl.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, gorgeous.
Happy weekend, you guys.
Happy weekend. Hi, Matt.
Huckleberry, he looks thank you for the top.
That's what I'm talking about, Taylor. This is the energy we need.
Yeah.
I am the energy.
Like, you don't get it. Anytime, I love this. Anytime he usually joins, he's like, hey, and they're like, roar.
Oh, I'm crazy. I will fully.
No, it's usually them.
Oh, these ladies, Gabriella. I know Gabriella. She's awesome. I don't know Felicia. Nice to meet you, sweetie.
Hi, nice to meet you, Taylor.
Nice to meet you, sweetie.
Yep.
I'm full energy all the time as much as I can.
I know, it's sad to be around people that are so low energy.
Yeah.
No, we're here to have fun. Dang it, it's Friday night. It's Friday night, baby.
Exactly. Thank you.
It's Friday night, baby. Come on.
It's a freaking weekend.
Yes.
It's Friday night, everybody. Tap it. Let's go.
There it is.
Felicia, I've been loving your videos. Teach me more, baby.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Let's go, baby.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Boom.
That is the energy.
What the hell?
Baby.
Yo, he set the tone high.
Hallie, thank you, baby.
Damn.
Masha.
Damn, Anna, we're not down that dude. We're not down that dude.
All the
Boom.
boosters, sure.
Yeah, you would have killed that dude.
Wait,
Boom.
what?
Boom.
Kevin, thank you.
Damn
What do you
it.
even do with that? Billy, welcome in.
You're gonna make me feel low key.
Oh my gosh.
I told you that guy didn't want to battle me.
No shit. I think
Rich,
I told you.
I'm not to come in there and swipe.
Oh my
shit.
goodness.
You don't even need me.
I told you that guy was talking so much shit.
Dude, he low key would not even take the invite.
Who?
Because Taylor comes in like a fucking genuine guy, and guys can't handle that.
I was being nice. I was being all nice.
Taylor is the
And
guy version of me. Taylor can come on screen and guys will either crash out on him quickly or be like,
And like
no
on my screen, they always crash out.
He
on
crash
him. He's like,
yeah.
See, I'm one of those guys that I come in and I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. And that guy was like,
Deborah,
I don't like
you.
you.
That, Deborah.
And I'm like, why don't you say hi first? Maybe that would be cool.
right? Like, say hey.
So there is a science behind it too. I was reading somewhere.
I believe you. I so believe you.
Facial structure.
Like,
Is there anything we could do about it, Taylor?
It's hard being.
I'm like over here with zero.
I'm
followers.
I'm so kidding, by the way.
Y'all see this over here about this.
Ew.
Oh, thank you, Mama.
Taylor Ash's sugar mama. Thank
Is that
you.
the Mama C? Like the
Sugar
Mama?
mama.
No, legitimately. Look at
Is
the
that
top
yours?
bubble. Look
I
at the
need-
top bubble. Look at the top
I need a
bubble.
sugar mama.
Look at the top bubble. Look at the top bubble.
Sugar mama
Legitimately.
account.
Like, I can't.
Island boy.
Crazy.
Karen!
E-Ride.
Pulling my phone don't die. Alright, so we're gonna go plug it up.
Island boy.
Dude.
Thank you, Island boy.
You
No,
guys
but
shared
you can't
out of
compare
opinions.
Jeffree Star
Shared-
to the Island Boys.
Deborah.
The dude before him.
What?
I don't know.
The
I
dude
never
before
had a sugar
him
mama
kind of
before.
like compare Jeffree Star to like the Island Boys.
What?
I mean, like Jeffree Star is fucking his own like multi-billionaire one day.
You guys realize that Jeffree Star is like the number 3
Like
greatest
Of all time.
creator on YouTube, right? Of all time.
he's worth billions. Like I've watched him since I was like young.
Billions is crazy, but
No,
But
I mean he
he-
will be for sure.
Millions.
He will
billions
be.
is crazy. But
Millions?
No,
Jeffree-
it's not. He will be.
He makes millions on this app.
Oh yeah, just on this app alone.
Just on this app. Not his other conversors or whatever.
I was about to say, Taylor, you're crazy.
Nikki, I love you. Felicia, I just met you. Like, maybe let's not throw around names. Maybe let's not throw around
No
names.
time, welcome in. Champaz.
Brady, thank you.
I think that's respectable. Maybe let's
It was
not
like-
throw around names.
Good way, but okay.
They're complimenting.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
It was a
I
compliment.
just heard that people make money and I was like, yeah, they do make money.
Crushing it. Legend. That boy Jesse.
Hallie, thank you.
Bye,
Susan.
Brian.
Is that honest though? Like maybe let's not talk about other creators.
Yeah, they were just complimenting Jeffrey though. That's all.
I mean, fair enough, but like, you know what I mean.
Rich, welcome in.
Dude, I
What
saw
do
his
you
battle
mean?
last night. He got 1 million plus fucking points in one battle.
What do you mean,
One
Taylor?
battle.
It's more of a like we're like there's 4
Like,
of
don't
us.
mention other people at all?
I can mention who I
Island
want.
boy. We're getting me off double digits.
I don't even know. Never mind. Maybe it's beyond my comprehension. I don't know.
I mean, do you feel like he's like empowered above you?
MVP Island boy. Thank you, Island boy. Thank you, Brady, Jesse, Dallas. Everyone tap my face.
Respect thing. You know.
Respect? Oh.
I think they were doing a head nod of respect. Taylor, I think that's.
I think if you're like speaking bad, that's bad energy. But I don't.
He's like speaking bad.
Crazy.
No, I get it. You guys are talking highly, but it's more of a like.
I don't know. I wasn't really listening at all, and I just was like, "Oh yeah, he makes a lot of money." But I don't think there's no harm in me saying, "Oh yeah, he makes a lot of money."
Yeah, like not mentioning names, you can do that all you want.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
I want to be with you.
Sam, what's up, bro? Guys, MVP Taylor Ash's sugar mama. Karen, Hallie, Everybody tap it, Island Boy. Thank you. Everybody tap it.
Yeah, Deborah. That's what you told me.
Somebody bows them one time and they think they can not speak on the same.
I just work here.
Deborah, Kevin, thank you.
I just work here.
I know, chat. Like, it's literally.
Hallie with the boosting glove. Robert!
I think Taylor is more saying like things get clipped and taken out of context.
Right?
That's what Taylor's saying is like don't let it go.
Oh wow, Trill!
I totally agree with that. I get it.
I haven't seen you forever.
Mary and Hallie.
We know that Jeffrey's built an empire. It's not.
He obviously has. Like, literally, I've watched him since I was 15 on YouTube doing makeup tutorials.
I respect the most is the.
So, like, obviously, he was going to become a multi-millionaire. I've been watching him so long.
Okay, so can everybody hear me?
Thank you, Trill.
My big thing is it's us. We're doing this us. It's Nikki, Felicia, Gabby. Let's worry about us type of thing.
Oh, you haven't been on in a long time?
Let's not worry about other creators.
Taylor, if you could do one thing with your platform, what would you do?
Say that again, Gabby.
If you could do one thing with the platform you built, what would you do? What's the end goal?
I would make sure that every guy on this platform that uses this platform knows that they are worth it. That every guy on this platform knows that it's we've all been through some stuff, guys. We've been through some stuff. I'm a very big guy creator.
Okay.
Felicia, she asked me a question, sweetie. Like, god dang.
Double taps, you guys.
I'm muting Felicia. Like, I find that so disrespectful. But okay.
So how would you take your platform off of the app then? How do you take it beyond social media to keep that vision going?
Off of the platform?
Mm-hmm.
I do the same thing. Like if I met guys in real life, I'd be like, hey man, I've been through some shit, you've been through some shit. I understand it. I get it. I get it, man. But I'm here for you, you're here for me. That's what I want to do with my platform. Like that's what I want to do. Like I don't care about this, and this. I want to make sure that guys are spoken for because guys' mental health is not talked about enough.
Sure.
Honestly, that's how I am. Like, Nikki, I love you to death. Gabby, I love you to death. But guys' mental health is not talked about enough. And that's what I care about.
Or the ability to have guys actually be like acknowledging their emotions too at the same time.
Right. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to have issues. Boom, baby! Boom, baby!
Guys, doubles for 20. Give me off double digits. So social media is gone tomorrow, Taylor. What would you do?
I'd go back to welding.
But how is that going to help your end goal?
I have a welding degree.
How is it going to help your end goal of like mental health for men and awareness of that? That's because your welding degree is great and that's your stability, but that's not your end goal.
I'm gonna do my best. That's how it is.
Taylor, there's plenty of other ways though, is what I'm saying is like how do you take that end goal and take it off of social media and help perpetuate what you wanted? Like, how do you get to your end goal without social media? Yes, you have that now, but how do you take it off, separate it, build up that empire on its own too?
I have a lot of things that I don't like to talk about on social media that I have that are for men's mental health. Okay. And I try to keep it off of like TikTok live stream specifically. Sure. Specifically off of that because I don't want to make it all about that.
For sure.
but I have a lot of things. I might even honestly. So I have a merch like clothing, shirts, hats, all that business. All of that is for charity. Um, I don't know. That's a sensitive.
Yeah, with
subject.
that, that's
It's a sensitive
I
subject.
understand that, and I respect that. But that's what I'm trying to get to is, well, how do you keep that your end goal going? If social media is gone tomorrow, it's easy to go back into welding, but that's not going towards your end goal, right? So if you focus
Right.
on the end goal,
So this might be my career, but this is not my end goal. No. Guys, everybody, thank you so much. MVP Stasha, MVP Karen, everybody, thank you guys so much. Seriously.
Hard and they're supposed to be strong all the time. I definitely believe that. They need hugs, they need kisses, they need warmth, just like us women do. But he shouldn't have got at Nikki like that for just like saying a simple comment, because at this point, like, his comments are making no sense at all, because he's just like being super sensitive, and you just can't be like that in life. And I don't believe in that part. And I don't think that, like, Nikki didn't say anything bad about anybody. She was just like saying that Jeffree Star makes a lot of money and stuff like that. And honestly,
Holy shit,
Jeffree
can
Star
you
can
hear me?
handle his own shit. Jeffree Star will cuss you out real quick. My boy Paul Dow, he'll cuss you out real quick. He don't care. They don't care. They will cuss you out. They don't care. They're very, very strong people. And I love strong people. And I love people that can handle themselves. So, yes, people need love. Men need love.
Oh gosh,
But
she lost so
everyone
much
needs
respect.
love. But at the same time, people need to be able to handle themselves. And don't go out there and don't cry, because it's going to make you look stupid. It's tougher than Taylor. No, Jeffree will cuss you out. I love Jeffree and I love Paul for that. They will literally cuss you out, and I love them for
Just
that.
gonna be like, hey Nikki, I'm
You know why me and Paul are cool? Because Paul knows I will cuss someone out too.
No,
And,
somebody go
at
tell
first, when
her.
me and
Somebody
Paul
go tell
first
her I
became
have something to
friends,
say.
when me and
That's-
Paul first became friends, I thought I was doing too much, because I'll tell people how it is. And then I saw him do it, and I'm like, oh my god, that's why he loves me, because I'll tell people how it is, and that's it. Deborah, thank you.
I don't think Taylor was coming at anybody, by the way. Not at all. Taylor, straight your mama. Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Thank you for the chat.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Taylor was just saying, like, let's focus on the battle, focus on ourselves on screen, and not bring other creators into it, even if it's a compliment, because it can get twisted, it can get clipped, it can get.
and which was a little weird, but
I mean, she's just in here and she's just like talking about how they, like, what's wrong with that? Like, everybody talks about everything. Anything can get clipped.
right,
and
like that's what my chat's saying. What's wrong with her?
Like, I could say I'm going to do a cartwheel, and then someone could clip it and put it next
Felicia,
to
can you hear me?
so.
Can you hear me?
So how is that?
I
Like,
wasn't
Can you hear me?
even.
you didn't say anything
Do you have
wrong,
Taylor
right?
muted?
Huh?
Do you have Taylor muted?
Yeah, well, he said he's muting me, so I muted him too.
Unmute him.
Well, because you were talking over us, like, while we were having a conversation. To be honest,
Unmute
I
him real quick.
you while I was hearing Taylor's.
Like I don't think we're on. we should be on the
Anybody
same page.
just be beta? Yeah. So.
Felicia, can you hear me?
Showtime, welcome in, Deborah, welcome in.
Okay, I really don't care.
Yeah, no, Aiden, that's a good point. I mean, in general, like, I was muting people that were putting in my daily what we make here, because I thought that was like an awkward thing to have in the chat in general and as well. So I just discussed, but, like, we just don't.
It all came from this motherfucker wanted to battle Taylor earlier. Is it where it came from?
Fine. Well, everyone has their own opinions, right? Everyone has their own opinions, and things
Does
like
she
that.
think she's like higher than everyone or something, or like? Can you hear me now, or what?
I can. I don't think I'm higher than anyone. I said everyone has their own opinions, right? Everyone has their own ideas or opinions about things, right? We're all adults.
Okay, then I said respectfully that we shouldn't talk about other creators.
Okay, well, respectfully,
because of what Gabby said.
Respectfully, I think
we're doing it in a good way.
All right.
At least we were doing it in a good way.
I'm gonna be respectful. Nikki, you know I care and I appreciate you.
You always say that.
And Gabby, you know I freaking love you. But like, I don't know. I think you're being out of pocket, Miss Felicia.
Okay, well, I think that you're being out of pocket, and I think that Nikki didn't do anything wrong, and I think she was just saying.
I didn't say anything bad about Nikki.
He wasn't saying anything directly. He was just asking us all to respect that boundary of his. And by you saying that he's attacking her is not at all the case.
I said that I think that Nikki didn't do anything wrong. And that's how I feel.
I said,
he said how he
never
felt.
said anything.
He asked for not to on names. He said to leave the names out of that, which is fair. Like
I did.
I just got up in it too, and I'm telling stories. Or
I do. I like to brag. I like to boast people. I like to make people fucking happy.
Look, a lot of creators here, like on the emote squad. Like
I'm sorry. I like to fucking like. At least I'm not telling shit.
Right.
All right. Well,
I mean, like, I'm sitting here like, dude, this
is what it is. Diamond, MVP, thank you.
Gabba,
thank you. Cammy, thank you. Showtime, thank you.
That's all I'm saying.
Miss Felicia, I think you're probably an amazing person, but I think you're taking things out of context.
I mean, I'm just saying my insight about it and what I think.
Felicia, I'm telling you straight up right now, it was not him attacking Nikki at all. It was him trying to like set a boundary of, hey, let's, while we're on screen together, just focus on ourselves and not bring other creators' names.
Yeah, and that gets
I know.
Me, like, I'd rather not battle you, Taylor, because like if that's weird for you, like I'd rather not battle you.
That's how. Okay, Gabby. That's how he feels, right? But I just feel like Nikki, she was just chilling, and she was just talking good about Jeffrey. So he said that, but then he kept repeating himself, and I just said like, hey, you know, like I just think that she should be able to, like, she wasn't doing anything wrong. And then you guys said, hey, okay, and then you guys go, hey,
this like he's like low key friends with him.
So Gabriella, you say, oh well, you know, people say things and it can get taken out of context,
I don't want to be. I never will be.
Sorry, you're both talking at once. I can't hear either of you because you're both talking at once. Podcast speaking, ladies.
So you said, oh well, it could get taken out of context. Well, anything could get taken out of context, right?
And that's 100%.
So like, should we not talk on social media anymore? Like,
maybe you shouldn't if you're gonna keep doing that shit.
Well, you know what? Anyone can say whatever they want to say. It's social media. It's social media, and at the end of the day, anyone can say whatever they want to say. And
fair enough. That's
we didn't say anything wrong about anybody, and that's it.
Taylor's just saying to like leave other creators out of it and let's focus on ourselves here, which is honestly fair.
Yeah, and that was his opinion. You didn't mind leaving him out of it. Why not?
He wasn't saying that you were doing anything wrong, Nikki.
No, but he didn't like mind leaving him out of it. That was my major's point. Y'all like didn't like see like when y'all had us muted.
Yeah, guys, everybody thank God for Gabby.
Why didn't like
well, you know what? At the end of the day, we can all agree to disagree, and that's it.
Exactly.
Felicia, can you hear me out, please, before you leave? Please.
I heard you, and you know what? I'm not mad at you, Taylor. Like I said everyone can have their own opinion. We're all adults.
Yeah, okay, well, all right, you keep saying we're all adults. Well, then will you listen to me for at least 2 seconds?
Go ahead.
As an adult?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the matter of the fact that so-and-so was... It was more of a fact that there is Nikki in here, Gabby's in here, and Felicia is in here, and then me. Okay? Let's not bring up anybody else who's quote unquote streamer, quote unquote big person. Let's focus on us. Let's focus on us. There's 4 of us in here. Let's not bring any other names in here that are not in here. How about that? How about we?
That's not a bad thing.
Ourselves?
It's not saying either way either. We love Jeffrey here. Jeffrey's part of the
Like no, I'm friends with Jeffrey. Gabby is friends with Jeffrey. We're all friends with Jeffrey.
Yes.
But let's focus on
That's
ourselves for a
awesome.
little
But like,
bit
so
and
you're
not
saying
bringing
that
names.
like every
Y'all
time you
look
get in a
crazy
stream where
right
you
now.
battle someone, no one talks about anyone else's name ever. Like, it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter. Like, it shouldn't be a factor. Exactly. It's free. It's free speech. Like,
It was
it's not that serious. I can see if someone's like coming in and like speaking negative or talking bad about people, bringing bad energy.
It's not that
But
serious.
she didn't do
Alicia,
it.
I will tell you right now, you will never.
When he was
You
saying
will
that, I
never
said
be
I don't
my
think
friend.
Nikki's saying anything bad. I'm just to be clear, y'all were both like praising Jeffrey, not saying anything bad. And I wanted to clarify that.
He didn't have a
before.
problem talking about the
I
other
did.
creator wanting to battle him.
Yeah, so I don't even know why we're even talking about it. Like, it's,
You guys were twisting it as if Taylor was trying to attack Nikki, and I just want that to be
Like,
that
no,
is not
because he
at all
didn't have a problem talking about the other dude.
I don't know anything about any other person that's irrelevant
Dude,
to
you
me.
were talking about it with those 3 girls. You didn't have a problem talking about him.
sometime.
Why is he any different than Jeffrey? He's not. He fucking shit's the same.
Anyways, I'm gonna go swim.
Exactly.
But I don't got no hard feelings towards nobody. But
Neither.
all right, have a good night, you guys.
Hey.
Taylor, you want to run a 1v1?
I'm sorry. Like you understood what I was like getting at. Right?
You know what? I don't partake in extracurriculars for reasons here because I think things get emotional and twisted and sideways quickly. That went sideways.
See, my big thing is like, obviously, we both know like the person that was mentioned, right?
Yeah, I mean,
But like,
Jeffrey might
what
be
did
here right
what
now.
did that have to do with the fact that we were in a battle? What did that have to like? That made no sense.
I couldn't tell if they were how they were going down a rabbit hole too. So I I don't know. I just know that they were probably not necessarily their sober selves.
It was one of those things where I'm like, okay, Gabby's a creator, I'm a creator, Nikki's a creator.
You were trying to bring it back to the battle, bring it back to us, talk about each other.
Like let's hang out and have fun. Let's not talk
Yeah.
about other creators that have no part in what is going on at all. Like they have no part in what is going on at all.
All day good vibes, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying, out of respect for everyone, maybe they should not stream and do it as much. Just saying.
Right.
You know? If you want to hear them talk about other creators, then go over there. That's cool. If they're going to be, I don't like sitting here talking about other creators either in a lot of ways, you know? Like, that's drama-based ones, and that's cool. Go ahead. You could have all day good vibes.
But
That's
why
your
drama if it's
choice.
not needed? No, so here's the thing. There was no drama.
They were trying to create drama by saying that you were attacking Nikki for saying that, and you weren't saying you were
No,
not.
Nikki
asking-
knows that I love her to death. Nikki
But
knows I love her to death.
She was trying to get that twisted. And just,
Felicia, I'm gonna be honest, Felicia was trying to twist something that had nothing to do with her. And I have no respect for her, honestly, because that I found that super disrespectful that she thought I was trying to twist it on Nikki. Nikki knows I love her. Everybody in my chat knows I love Nikki. I just spent about 30 minutes literally with Nikki. Like, that had nothing to do with Nikki.
all day good vibes. It's not about control. So that's where I think there's a miscommunication on what control is. When we're all on screen together, that is us coming to the table saying, here is 4 creators that are respecting each other's boundaries as far as topics, demeanor, and whatnot, right? That means if somebody says, hey, can we please not do this? We're all on screen together. Someone can leave or mute the other people if they don't agree with that. But that is that person's boundaries that we have to respect as humans and creators. That's our responsibility as adults and as like respectable humans. It's not free speech. There's no free this is not free speech still. We got to remember that. It is, but it's not. Whatever you say can still be used against you in a lot of ways, and I feel like that is what gets lost here a lot. You can't just attack someone because you're on here and it's your free speech. That's not free speech. Thank you, Dragon Lady. The boundaries stop. If Taylor asked nicely, which he did, he said, let's focus on ourselves. That's a boundary that's respectable and brought up in a nice way, in a respectable way. They should respect your boundaries. If not, leave or mute. Period. I don't understand why it's such a big why that was even a thing.
No, guys.
There's so many toxic battles on here that we lose the sight of that. Thank you, All Day Goodbyes, for
Huge respect to Gabby, guys, by the way. Everybody on my side, make sure you follow her. Huge respect to Gabby. She supported, she was listening to what I was saying. It wasn't I was throwing shade at somebody. It was more of a like, hey, we got 4 of us in here. Let's focus on us 4 and not other creators.
Yeah. I think one of the things that I have a problem with on live is the fact that people think that they can say whatever because it's freedom of speech. And I'm not saying this was the case at all. I'm just saying from my experiences with people that say it's free speech, when they're defaming people and maliciously attacking people, that's where it goes very quickly. If not, when boundaries are not set or respected, that's where it goes quickly. So that's where, like, you did great by, like, setting a boundary. They weren't respecting it, and they were trying to twist it into something it wasn't. And that's not okay.
Honestly, I tried so hard not to say what I wanted to say. I tried so hard not to say what I wanted to say.
Dr. Smith, thank you. MVP Dragon Lady. I got a glove. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Drop her email, drop her a follow. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Harry. You got a glove and a lightning bolt. Thank you, Mr. Canada, Michael, Dr. Smith, and everyone tap my face. Thank you. Yeah, Taylor did well. He held himself well. And All Day Good Vibes, like, when I tell you
Guys, thank you.
In a lot of ways, like,
oh, Dragon Love Lady. Much love, sweetie. Much love, sweetie.
Like, I had a situation in November where somebody was bashing me on live for 2 hours. Bashing me. Like, ripping apart my physical appearance, they were on my live. They sent a bunch of people. Harrison Leonard's in the house. Hello.
Can I be honest?
Oh, good conversation.
Can I ask you like a legitimate question, Gabby?
Yeah.
Has live turned into a sort of how you look kind of thing?
What do you mean?
Like, so I've noticed a lot. So when I first started streaming, I started streaming on TikTok about 2020.
Uh-huh.
And it was more of a, hey, nice to meet you. How you doing? Thank you, Stasha. And it was hey, what's going on? And now it's turned into a oh wow, you're a good-looking human type of thing. Do you know what I mean?
I think that's where there was somebody earlier saying, oh, this person gifted X amount, that deserves a Snapchat. They should get your Snapchat or your phone number. And I was like, absolutely don't. You cut that immediately. That was my boundary I set with that girl, where I'm like, if I mute, nope, because then it quickly goes there.
Right.
That's something I'm conscious of. All Day Good Vibes. If you're going to be drunk texting in the chat, babe, let's reel it in. I see it. I hear it. I know exactly the tone.
Daddy, thank you, sweetie.
I love you, All Day Good Vibes, but come on. Thank you, Dr. Smith. It does turn into that, but that's because the culture has gotten a little bit wider here, right? It's become less streamer-like. Thank you for laughing at that, All Day Good Vibes. It's gotten less like live streaming and more almost like people are using it like dating apps.
Right.
This is not a dating app. This is a connection, community, team building, you name it, a space for people to come and congregate together. Not a dating purposes. And that's where like there's hard lines that have to be held and boundaries that need to be upheld that a lot of people are not upholding or allowing people to cross. And that's where it gets into a slippery slope.
So this is my understanding of how you go live. If it's completely different, then tell me otherwise. Okay.
Heavily.
Please.
You see it, right?
You go live to share your relationship advice with people. You go live to share your daily life with people. You do that, right? That is your big thing, right, Gabby?
Yeah. It's a mixture of everything. It's life, yeah.
Okay, my big thing is I get it. I love women to death. I understand that women go through hardship so much. I get it. I will never understand that. I'm not a woman. But I go live to be there for guys. To make sure that guys know that they are spoken for.
Yeah.
That is my big thing.
Yeah. But that in itself also, Taylor, that is going to terrify a lot of people, or the response from certain females is going to be visceral and it's going to be an emotional thing. And you did great by like not allowing some of the, well, they didn't really bring up those comments, but I could have saw that go in another.
No, I get it. You know, like
You know what I'm saying?
some women will be like, "Oh no, that's horrible," and I'm like, I'm not disrespecting women at all. I understand that women go through hardship. I understand that women go through certain things. I understand. I will never understand that, but I am a guy. I understand men. I know what it's like to be a guy and to go through hardship and to go through this, and this as a guy.
Yeah.
That's my big point of going live, is to show other guys that, you know, this, and this.
Yeah, and that's why I clarified that you wanted to make sure that people felt like they had a space, like men had a space.
And I was honestly like, no, I wasn't trying to disrespect Nikki. I wasn't trying to disrespect Felicia. It was more of a like, you know what I mean?
Matthew James says hello. You know Matthew James?
Do I?
Mm-hmm. You can go over there and say hi, Matthew.
The name sounds familiar. Yeah. No, I'll be honest with you. Felicia. Oh, Matthew James, like the singer?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I just followed you back, Matthew. Nice to meet you. Live.
Hell yeah. The singer, yes, I know Matthew James. I said I love Taylor Ash. Fuck you, Matthew.
Are you guys,
No, Matthew. No, seriously, Gabby.
Yeah, thank you.
Gabby, if you have free time, look up Matthew James on Spotify, Apple Music, all that. He's actually legit.
I will.
He's actually legit. Matthew is awesome. Sorry, Matthew. I love you, bro. You know I do.
MVP Dragon Lady. Thank you, Dragon Lady. You got a glove. Thank you, Dragon Lady. Thank you, Liar, Dr. Smith, Maddie Vu, Jesse, and everyone tap my face. Thank you.
Guys, MVP Stasha. Thank you so much.
These conversations?
Aaron, Patty, Snap, Brad,
Do you guys like these conversations tonight? I feel like we've had weird vibes except for the good conversations we've had, right? Like, I think that's
conversation.
the zone. Huh?
My good conversation.
Very good I said you like these good conversations. Like this is like what live streaming is to me. Like, it's good conversation. It's even there was a kid earlier that's studying like neuroscience. I was like, dude, bring that to live. Like, I'd love to sit there and learn a little bit of what you learned in school. Like,
I mean, fair enough.
Like, those are the things that are actually of substance rather than like having it turn into a look-based thing, a popularity contest of sorts. It's giving depth to the platform, and it's giving some reason for people to congregate with you and sit with you and a different space. And I think that's underutilized.
I went to college for criminal justice and law enforcement. It's not a very cool subject to talk about on live because I'm going to get myself in trouble every time I talk about that. But Well, like seriously, like if people have something interesting to talk about or go on live about, like do it. You'll find your people. You'll find your
Yeah.
people. You will.
Right. And if they're coming in to listen about other people as much, we could be praising people. You guys know we love Jeffrey. Jeffrey's built an empire. That's not like even a question.
No, I wasn't disrespecting Jeffrey
No,
in
no,
any
no,
sort of way.
we know that, Taylor. That's what I'm saying is like Jeffrey. I think Jeffrey might be asleep in here. Like actually,
Is he in your live right now?
I think so. You know, when you like close the app, but you don't close out.
It's more of a like, hey, maybe let's not talk about other creators when there's no point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no point to talk about other creators when we're doing something.
Like
Jeffrey's awesome. Jeffrey's fucking awesome. He supported me. He supported Gabriella. Like
if there was a like I couldn't follow their train of thought almost when they were talking about it. Otherwise, I would have been able to be like a little bit more. It just didn't make sense even what they were saying at first. But I was like, I don't know if this is good or bad, but let me clarify. It's a compliment, right? Like, I don't know. It was just a little odd, the whole conversation. All day good vibes. I will mute your drunk ass, dude.
hey, Robert, I appreciate you, brother.
Like, I had
Brad, thank you,
a
man.
situation in November where somebody was literally ripping me apart on live for 2 hours, sending trolls into my chat, and then 2 days later, somebody posted a 5-minute video ripping me apart. Like, not talking about somebody on live, it's more or less to protect things from escalating to that degree.
Can I ask you a question, Gabby?
Huh?
You went to Stagecoach, right?
Mhm.
How was it?
It was great.
Did you
It was
have
the
fun?
first time like I did it fully. I told myself I wasn't ever gonna go to a music festival and like do it properly unless I was gonna be able to do it properly. Like we had outfits planned. There was a videographer. We had hair and makeup. We like did all the things.
I saw some of your videos.
It was fire.
That's awesome. I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
great. And so it was cool. It was nice to be outside. You were reminded like there's a world out here that like touch some grass, see some daylight.
A lot of people don't realize like us creators are inside a lot of the time. A lot of the time.
A lot. Or like even just like the human interaction elements. We interact with so many people on a nightly basis here, right?
Sure.
But we don't interact in person with a lot of people. So being in the masses at a festival like that was one, terrifying. My anxiety went through the roof at a certain point because my friends, let me tell you, if I don't get this girl a freaking phone charger, I had whipped out external batteries galore. I'm gonna glue this phone and this phone charger to her hand. Like this girl's phone, Taylor, it died like 20 minutes in. You're like, you didn't charge it before you left? You left the house at 15%? Stress, like I'm stressing. What are we doing? Stress. But
Hey, can I shout this out real quick, Gabby?
yeah.
Somebody said, I'm from Gab's team, but I'm proud of you and men's mental health matters. Thank you for being so open.
It does. It matters.
Yeah. I don't mean to be emotional. But that means a lot to me. So thank you.
It does. I think that it gets twisted, and it's often like it's very quickly twisted, right? So that's where I was just trying to point out a couple of things, and they weren't in this mental space.
It wasn't that I was discluding women's mental health. It was more of a
all day good vibes. I will mute you. Last warning. I know him. He's a troll occasionally.
It was more of a I don't understand what women go through because I'm not a woman. I'm not. I'm a guy. I got some between my legs that women don't. Um, that is more of a like I can understand what men go through type of thing.
Just because you have those things doesn't mean that you have to always be the tough guy. That doesn't mean that you always have to be the
Sure.
toxic masculinity type, right? Like,
No, sure. I mean, I show a lot of emotion on live.
yeah,
I show a
you're
lot of
making it
emotion on live.
socially acceptable. That's one of the things that I think live streaming for me has really opened my eyes to too. Is we have an impact, which is also where some toxic energies, some things talking about other people even can go into the space, like eventually that'll be looked at as like a warning label to some degree. Like, remember those TV shows back in the day where it'd be like, if you need a schmooler side, I don't know if we could say this, hotline, here it is, or if this is a real mental health problem, here's a couple of, resources for you. They had a warning label on the show. We don't have that, but we're looked at like TV. They're starting
No,
to
there's a lot of people that this is their nightly entertainment.
No, it's so the way that we're currently switched to paid out and stuff like that. Thank you guys. Thank you, Jesse, Mikey. Thank you. Is very much like TV. They're making benchmarks. They're seeing us and categorizing us like TV shows. I see this going like, Taylor, I don't know if you know much about my background. I built out a shoppable video platform 10 years ago and was looking at like TV evolution 10 years ago. This is where it's going. This is going to turn into, we each have our channels, we each have 4-mounted shows, somebody's becoming the next Good Morning America on here. It's just going to look different. It's going to feel different. Someone's going to be the next Kardashians on here. Someone's going to be the next, like there's going to be different lanes for everybody. ESPN, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's got a lane. And we're starting to sort into those lanes now. Thanks, Matthew. I'm from LA. Tony Strange in the house. Maxwell, thank you. And so it's just a matter of time before that all starts. I don't know where I was going with that. So if we're looked at like TV and we're categorized like TV, it's only fair that we look at our numbers and go, wait a minute, we impact more people than TV shows. Why are we not put a warning label on? Because what we say matters. And if we're starting to bash people, if we're starting to go down a toxic path, if we're going and perpetuating some behavior, we kind of have a social responsibility to like not do that, because people are influenced, good, bad, and the other. Like, if somebody this happened to me in the first couple of months when I was live, somebody body shamed me, saying they were going to snap me like a twig. I had just lost 50 pounds. I'm happy with myself, yes. Am I going to eat constantly live? Sure, because I'm finally like at peace with myself. For somebody to say that like they're gonna snap me like a twig, I should go eat a sandwich, blah blah blah. That, you don't know who's in the chats of the 3 men that were on screen with me. Probably 300 to 500 women collectively. How is that? Yes, that impacts my mental health, but what about the 500 collective females and then the ripple effect from the For You page of those comments? Because if they're looking at me going, oh, if they're saying that about her, what do they think about me? Like we all take certain comments on screen and absorb them. Just like if somebody's bashing someone's nose or facial features or hair or body of.
As much as I don't want to admit to this, I feel like Gabby is significantly very similar to me. I love you, Gabby, but like I don't.
As much as you don't want to admit it.
I don't want to admit it, but like. No, seriously, like you are.
It's a responsibility to think about those things, and nobody does, and it bothers me. So
it's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
There's some creators on here that just like don't even think about that stuff.
You don't.
They really don't. They don't even think about it.
You don't even care.
It doesn't even like cross their minds at all.
No, and it's almost like they feed into it for the views, and that's sad. So.
It is. Sometimes I'll just randomly scroll, and I don't do it very often. If I'm on my phone, I'm usually on TikTok, and it's not because I only use TikTok. It's more of a if I'm on my phone at all and I have free time, maybe I'll get on TikTok. I don't use a whole lot of social media. Honestly, I might have 100,000 followers and like a lot of people that watch my lives. Like, cool, yeah, thank you guys. But like, I don't go on my phone very much.
Yeah.
And it blows my mind the people that are on their phone all the time and that use social media all the time and like do this all the time, and it's like,
there's people that are in my lives that'll sit on my live the entire 12 hours that I'm live. They're here just the same amount of time.
that's crazy.
Even if it's on in the background, you're still absorbing that information. You're still absorbing that energy. You're still like taking in some of the commentary, and that's the thing that I think is missed the most. Or the For You page, the ripple effect there, right? Even. Really quickly, thank you, Maxwell. Thank you, Mikey, Dr. Smith, Jesse, and everyone tapping.
Guys, everybody be rad as well. Be rad as well. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, Maddie Boo's been here for hours. All the Cowboys been here for hours. Sup? And
I mean,
a lot of the ladies stay here because they feel safe, and that I don't take lightly either. So
I respect that so much. Honestly, I'm a very big men's mental health supporter, right? Like, that is my thing. I'm a big, huge supporter of men's mental health.
I think you're a supporter of mental health in general, though.
In general, yes, in general.
And so when you say men's mental health, that's gonna cause it's a slumber party. It's gonna cause that visceral reaction. So I almost would challenge you to like take the gender out of it.
I get it. I get it. No, I get it. No, I 100% fully get that.
Because you are conscious of all. That sounds terrible to even say because it's not like all gender mental health for that. It's you know.
No, I'm a huge supporter of all mental health.
Yeah.
But the reason I say men's mental health is because I am a guy. And I can understand a guy more than, honestly, like, I love the ladies. I love you, Gabby. Like, all the ladies that are in here that support.
When I was off one of them.
But I can understand a guy more than you could ever even comprehend. So I am a huge supporter of men's mental health. Yes, I support mental health in a whole.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I say I'm a men's mental health guy. Is because I can understand what guys go through. I will never comprehend what a lady goes through ever.
You were conscious of what I was going through. One of the days, I vividly remember you checking on me one of the days, where you were like, "You're off. What's up? Like, you good?"
Well, no, I could. There's times in which like I'll go live with like Gabby and I'll be like,
something's off with people, you know, like, yeah.
Because like. I'm a troll, really, honestly. I'm a troll. I love to troll people. I think it's fun. I think
it's not a bad thing though. Like your trolling and my trolling are probably classified as a similar troll where we're not disrespectful. It's a light-hearted fun.
Right. I don't want to like make someone be like upset, but I want to troll people and be like, "Hey Gabby, how you doing, girl?" Like it's more of like that. It's more of like that.
That's funny. It's funny, and anyone that takes it seriously and is mad about it and blocks me is a baby. Like that. Right. That is a level of troll. That's a proper troll. Or do you know Carmen Electra?
Sure.
That's a troll. That's not mean, and people take things mean, and I don't know. I feel like we're twisted.
I don't know. Guys, everybody, if you could do me a favor. We have 50 plus people in here. Please follow Gabby. Honestly, when I first met Gabby, I wasn't a big fan of Gabby. I don't even think she knows this. Do you know this?
No.
I wasn't. So when I first met Gabby, I was kind of like, she's kind of strange. But then, like, what? We've been going live together. Like,
you classify me as strange, not like stuck up, not.
No, so when I first met you, I was kind of like, okay, she's a pretty girl. I don't know what she's about. Like, whatever. And I was kind of like, yeah, it's all right, Gabby, whatever. And then I started to like, legitimately, we started going live together like periodically here and there. Like what, a couple months ago, handful of months ago, and I'm like, oh, she's awesome. She's awesome. She's cool. She's like, she can like actually hold a conversation without being fucking weird. Like,
Girls here are weird, aren't they? It's rough.
there's only a handful. There's only a handful of creators that will come on here and not be absolutely just crazy. I don't even know how to say it.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning the hard way. Good morning, good times.
So, everybody, please, huge shout out to Gabby, please.
I love Taylor. Good energy always. Oh, somebody's in
I'm
the
crazy. No, I'm insane. Like if Gabby was to be on her own and she's like, "Oh, Taylor's insane," I'd be like, "I know."
Wait, hold on.
I'd be like, "I know."
Are you inviting somebody in, or
No, I haven't even touched the screen.
it says inviting?
I haven't touched the screen since we've been live.
Let's go run some fun twos. Let's get out of the
You want
street.
to do some 2v2s?
Let's do some twos.
We can hang out. I don't care.
Let's do it. It says inviting. It's random.
I hope Nikki never talks to you again. Hey, guys, no, let's not. God, I hate that so much. I hate that so much. Let's not talk about other creators. How about that? Let's be respectful.
Oftentimes, I mute names
Thank you,
whenever
mods.
stuff is happening, and then
Thank you, mods. I got about 6 mods in here. Thank you to one of my mods.
Let's see. Wow, the list is weird tonight. Time.
Oh, Robert, you're okay, dude.
I literally don't know what you want. All right, let's.
Guys, I'm competitive
Don't let us-
and all this and that, but like at the end of the day, I really don't care.
Taylor, I think we have to back out and will you add me back because it won't show me you?
'Cause I always have it off. I'll turn it on.
Okay,
I'll turn it on.
because it's not letting me. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Gabby.
Right.
You do.
Well, no, somebody's inviting in, so we have to separate. Is what I mean.
That's fine. That's fine.
Hi, good times. Hi, Thrill. All right, guys, let's see. Where'd he go? Where did Taylor go? We were just having a really good conversation around mental health. This is like the good side of TikTok after weird interactions. Let's see. There's Taylor. Okay. Keith. Let's do that. Let's just stay safe. Half the time I'm like, I'm running battles back to back with people because I'm like, okay, as long as we're like having fun, no, definitely asleep, Katie.
No.
Showtime what? My mental health? My mental health is strangely good. Like I thought about this
What
the
would
other
you
day.
rate your mental health on a scale of 1 to 10?
Probably like an 8 because I don't think anyone's really
Really?
here. Yeah, 8 is
That's
pretty
awesome.
healthy. Like I'm
I
not
like
healthy.
that. I like
I
that.
got stopped by I went to Stagecoach with a couple of friends that they all knew me before all of this, right?
Sure.
And
Thomas, what's up, Mr.
I was
Thomas?
going through a lot of transition when they met me, and one of them pulled me aside and goes, "You seem really happy," and that to me, I almost like broke down and cried. So you know when you're like just like, it's like it's not the things you're saying; it's just your energy. Like you feel happy. You can tell you feel happy. You can tell you feel good. So that's a different level of mental health that like is now radiating off of you. It's not even a question, you know, like, and others can see it. That's a different space. So sometimes you can be good. If people are like, they're not even really thinking that either way. They're just, you know, you're existing to them versus like you're radiating happiness. That's a different.
No, I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Totally.
How's your mental health, Taylor? Tom, Katie, thank you.
I'm about the same. About the same.
Yeah.
About the same. I honestly, I'd say about a 6. We'll say a 6.
Okay. Why 6?
I got a lot of issues I'm dealing with, but you know what? I'm still happy at the end of the day.
Yeah. Thing that I hate about, when we have good conversations, my numbers go through the roof. That's how I know this platform rewards like quality and community versus the toxic stuff. Because the chat starts moving. Oh yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
Dumb. But like that's what I hate about those types of interactions, is you could tell it like deflated your mood.
Karen, thank you.
And it sucks because they were trying to pull some toxic shit into it. It's not cool.
Can I ask you a question really quick?
Yeah.
So, like, we're having a conversation and stuff. Do you find it hard to have a conversation when people are, like, supporting you?
I always try and go back and forth.
I try to do that too, right? Like, because, like, you're talking and we're both talking. Like, I find it so hard to be like, oh, thank you so much, and then be like, okay, keep going.
That's why I also have this thing, so it's like, yeah, I see you.
Is that like a filter or? Yeah. Oh, I get. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, I could use her filter.
There's a different version of it too.
I can use her filter. I'm Gabby, guys. Nice to meet you. My name is Gabby. No.
Thank you guys. Yeah. But I got used to this with the shop side, so I was used to bouncing back and forth. So.
Oh no. I love this so much.
Yeah.
I really do. I love this so much.
I'm good, Mr. Thompson. Really good. What do you think would be one thing that would make your mental health better?
As contradicting as it is, to stop social media.
Stop social media?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to challenge that.
Why is that?
Without social media, would you be, because I just know the effects of it's had on me, and I'm curious, since you've had it, you've been you've built a platform for longer too. You've been doing this for years. How long have you been doing this?
Since 2019.
So a while. 6 years?
YouTube, Twitch, and then now I'm on TikTok.
Would you be as confident in yourself, your ability to speak to people, your presence? Would it have been as developed, as confident as you are currently without it?
No, but at the same time, I wouldn't be as worried about things.
What are you worried about?
I don't want to say worried. It's more of like let me give you a situation, if you're okay with it.
Yeah.
I get presented with, and I want to call them situations when they're really not. If you want to shout at your people, you can.
Real quick. Thank you, Moto Mall. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Tony Strange. Thank you, Dom D. Thank you, Maddie Boo. And everyone tap my face. Tony, you got a lightning bolt and a glove. Thank you.
Guys, Karen, Robert, Mr. Thomas, everybody tapping. Thank you.
Showtime. What?
When I started social media, I didn't think there'd be anything to come from it. I thought like maybe my friends would be like, hell yeah. And now I have people from across the world that support me.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the biggest game changer for me was when I actually spoke about this yesterday. Was I had somebody that loved that I posted all the time. I don't post very much, but I used to post every day. And they passed away, and their mom messaged me. Their mom messaged me and said, hey, I hope you know that my daughter loved that you posted all the time. She loved your videos.
Yeah, she watched you religiously like a friend. You get to know people that you're watching like a friend.
And that's like, I appreciate that so much. But it's also one of those, like, hard pills to swallow. In which you're like, honestly, I never wanted to be here.
Yeah.
But now I'm here. So
Sometimes you're called to do things or like put into a path, put into positions that you didn't think that would be your purpose, but it's your purpose to be here for some reason. And you just kind of have to utilize it and acknowledge it, own it. Good, bad, ugly, you know.
I appreciate it so much. Like, I appreciate it so much, but like,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be to this point.
Did I tell you about the medium?
Huh?
I had a medium call me up one day. I think this was 2 weeks ago. Out of the blue, we were doing a battle, and we were talking about life. She was done with the day. She was like, I'm not doing any readings, nothing like that.
Sure.
Before she left, like, I just got to tell you something. Something has been coming through to me really strong, repeatedly. And she started describing somebody that was my best guy friend. He passed away during COVID in a riptide. Described him down to a T and said things that like only like he would know the like things that were very personal, like phrasing was very specific to him. And that was wildly random, but something I needed that day or that week. And he came through like just out of the like I'd not heard from the ex-wife, the wife, the kid. I haven't heard from the family since, really. I've lost touch a little bit. This was like bestie. And he was like, I'm so freaking proud of you for doing this. Like a little, like, biggest cheerleader. Right? Those are the moments where I'm like, this is a cool space. That's fucking cool, you know? Give me chill. I had to get off. Like, I was not bawling at the time because I think I was still in shock, and you're trying to process all this information, trying to be like not letting it phase your night, you know, too. I don't know if anyone in the chat was there, but I mean, wild. Those are the types of experiences where like social media is bringing together, live streaming is bringing, battles specifically is bringing together two people. It was surreal, right? You witnessed it. It was one of those moments where I was like, man, social media can be really cool and powerful if you let it. And he was well known, so like I was trying not to be skeptical of the situation, but like inevitably you have to be a little skeptical about social media. She's a well-known medium on a bunch of shows, and then for her to call me up randomly, like it was like a weird calling situation. I don't know what it was. Just one of those situations where I was like, this is surreal, cool, chilling. I almost feel nauseous after because you're like, how did that just come through out of nowhere? Fresh, the medium or the person she was calling, she was pulling in my friend Shad Gaspard, who was a WWE wrestler, and I think he was and I don't know if you know the WWE world at all, Taylor.
I do.
Prime Time, the Brooklyn Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bestie.
I was a WWE nerd at one point.
Yeah.
At one point, I loved WWE. Jake the Snake Roberts will always be my favorite.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
No.
So look up, when you get a chance, look up Jake the Snake Roberts. What he would do is he'd win a battle or a match or whatever it'd be, and he'd put a snake, he'd put a big boa on somebody if he won. So Jake the Snake was my favorite. That or the Undertaker. Undertaker was the bomb.
Yeah. Hi, gentlemen. That was WWE. Oh, yeah. See, I don't even know.
That's Jake the Snake is OG WWE.
Yeah.
He's OG WWE. But Jake the Snake was my favorite.
So she has made me more
Hey,
people, more
Matthew,
anxious, but also
Matthew,
more
if you're still in here, dude, huge shout out to you. Has Matthew been popping back and forth?
Yeah, he's over here.
Have you listened to any of his music?
I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe.
Can you do me a solid, please, like for me?
When I get offline tonight, I'll listen.
He is. I respect. I will be the first person to call people out and be like, no, dude, that's horrible. But Matthew James' music is actually really good. It's really good.
I'll definitely look at it.
He's awesome. He's awesome. Jumping back and forth. Fair enough, brother.
Are you asleep in here? You've got to be asleep in here.
Who?
Jeffrey.
Oh, is he in there?
Yeah, he's been in the whole time.
Fair enough. You're the best. No, Matthew, I appreciate you, man. I respect people that have a gift. I like to sing. I don't know, Gabby, have you ever heard me sing?
I have.
I'm pretty horrible. Pretty horrible. So I respect people that are actually good at singing. I respect people that are actually good at singing. Robert, thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. Karen, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, we're still 15K for mine, so I don't know.
Thank you, guys.
You might be time for bed soon, too.
Hey, wait.
You stay up all night, don't you, Taylor?
Do I look pretty now? Why does it make my teeth look yellow? Don't my teeth look yellow when I do this?
Yeah, why?
But, like, I'll go back to normal.
Showtime. You're out of here, dude.
I'll go back to normal and they're not yet. Why does that filter make my teeth look yellow?
I'll definitely look you up.
Why does that make my teeth look yellow? I don't like that. I will never do that filter again.
2 minutes on the road.
Wow.
I always thought I was going to be a music video director.
Is that what you wanted to do?
That's one of the things that I was like, I was a long distance swimmer and I would imagine music videos. I would listen to, like, I would just remember music in my head and basically be humming a song the whole mile-long swim. And
So why don't you do it?
pick up the visuals. I kind of do it in my own way, if you think about it. So all of my videos have kind of been a version of a music video.
Sure, I mean, fair enough. I've seen. Hey, can I ask you a question about your videos?
Yeah.
Why do you do so many of them in an elevator?
That's just how I started. I mean, I was doing outfit checks and it was just a quick, easy way of getting a selfie video. And then, you know, you think about Tube Girl or any of the repeatable formats. It was just something easy and recognizable and repeatable. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank God I've seen your. Wait. What? Nikki's in my chat right now, and she said, "Thank God I see your soul. You must not have been a cool kid." What?
Don't
What?
engage. Don't engage. Good night, all the cowboys. Good night.
Okay. Disregard. I'm sorry, Gabby. Keep going.
No, you're good. Look, they're gonna, Nikki, look, you all can talk in the morning. Just, yeah.
I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not going to give a shit about what anybody says on live stream because I got a real life outside of this.
I don't. I'm working on it.
Well, you
That's what I
should work on it
realized
more.
last weekend was shit.
You should work on it more, Gabby, because you are a very beautiful girl. You have a very beautiful soul. You should work on it more. How about that?
I'm working on finding that balance. I think I've been so hyper focused on building that the past 10 years have been just laser focused. I'm improving. I'm getting better, Tony. I even was going to take tonight off, and then all my friends bailed on this party I was going to go to. No, the Midwest festivals. I thrive in the Midwest. You don't even know, Matthew. You don't even know.
Gabby, you know when I say you're a pretty girl, you know I'm not like flirting with you. I'm just saying like
I know. I appreciate it.
you're a good looking person. You have a great soul. You're awesome. I love talking to you. It makes like honestly you are my favorite person to go live with. I've told you that before.
Thank you.
Have fun and don't
I'm learning how to have fun, Taylor.
well do it more. God
I'm
damn it.
learning, dude. You realize I just started. I had my first drink in like what 15 years, like before I started this.
Well, I'm proud of you for that.
Learning
I'm
how
proud
to
of you.
relax.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Oh, we're getting there. Yeah, Tony, you see it. A lot of people in here, like, I had a lot of thank you, Britt. Thank you. I had a lot of people, like personal people, pop into the chat today, randomly. Tequila, Tony, uppers, all day. Britt, thank you, Britt. I think I was holding myself hostage for a long time.
Why?
Because I didn't think I deserved to have fun. I hadn't earned it yet.
Elaborate a little bit more.
I hadn't earned the right to have fun yet. I didn't earn the right to be able to relax and enjoy my life. And even if that meant like there was no work to be done, I still wasn't working enough. I wasn't doing enough. I wasn't making enough.
You deserve to have fun. Seriously.
Now
just as much as I do, and I never have fun.
Yeah.
I never have fun.
You look like you're always having fun on here, though, specifically.
See, but that's kind of a face I put on.
That face is very convincing until you hit moments like tonight where that face drops very quickly. You know?
It's very easy for me to put on a face of I'm having fun, everybody let's hang out, let's do that. But that's not how I truly am. Mm-hmm. But that's another aspect of that's guys, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna force that or say that. But that's how guys are. That's literally how we are. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna blah 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 blah. We're doing awesome, but on the inside, we're trying to like not find the nearest bridge. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's just how we are.
Gamester, what? Gamester, is that where Webby's been? Have you met Webby? Have you met Webby? You should meet Webby. Gamester, is that where Webby's been?
Is Webby in your chat?
No. Well, Webby's been in my chat before.
Oh.
But
Hey Nikki, I love you so. No, Nikki, if you're still in here, sweetie, we love you. But tonight was just an off night, sweetie. Tonight was an off night.
Answer. I don't know if they're gonna answer me. Yeah, but yeah.
No, I love creators that want to use their platform for good and not take advantage of people, and that's why I support people like Gabby so much. Gabby's not here to take advantage. Gabby's here to be a good person and have fun, enjoy how lives should be enjoyed.
It's interesting to me because somebody the other day was saying like you can come across as a diva or you can come across as like self-centered, selfish on things. I'm like, I promise you, anything that I'm doing, if I'm saying I've got to do something, it's because I'm testing something out, and I end up saying what I'm testing out most of the time and why I'm teaching it, and like I end up seeing a pattern I'm testing out. Usually, like what type of content works? Is it if I'm saying I need a videographer in Mexico, because those videos in that playbook that we're building of like how to build something from 0 to 100 in a matter of a year requires certain things. Like it's not me being a diva, it's usually me trying to figure out the code that then I can share the code. Like and that's but it's oftentimes twisted. So I appreciate you seeing me for
What are you doing May 15th, 16th? You want to go to the Morgan Wallen Festival?
oh my gosh, I was just looking into it. I'm supposed to be in Mexico the 19th to 22nd, but not to say I couldn't do the Morgan
I
Wallen thing.
no, legitimately, I own a condo about a block from there.
That's sick. You've met Dalton, right? You know Dalton.
So Dalton, okay, yes, I know Dalton. Do you also know Richie by chance?
Oh.
Richie, like the Richie on TikTok.
Look, I don't know any of the
Redneck Richie. All of my chat knows who Richie is, but
I've never heard of Richie.
he's Richie and Casey. So they may or may not be going to my condo. Richie's got about 2 point something million followers. He's a big creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people coming to the condo. Like if you wanted to come, you're more than welcome to. We got 5 bedrooms at my condo. So
Awesome. No, I'll look into it tonight. Remind me tomorrow because I thoued about it too. I rallied a couple. I reached out.
hey, I messaged you by the way about information like three months ago, and I got no response.
Wait, on TikTok or on
On
Insta?
Instagram, you meanie head.
No, I think didn't I plug you in with somebody?
You didn't respond at all. I said, "Hey, do you have any information on how to do the tax?" And then
Oh,
I got no response
I
at
think
all.
I reached out to someone because I was like, oh, I have no idea. Let me reach out, and then I never responded back.
I literally was like, "Okay, fuck me, I guess."
I'm putting you in a different folder. So
I was like, "I bet."
I'm,
Cause I figured it all out. Obviously, we're after April at this point, but
no, I don't even know where to find that. I looked into it. I couldn't even find it. No. Oh man. Dude, how late do you stay on?
me,
Yeah.
I'll probably go until 3, so like 45 more minutes,
Yeah. Brett, thank you.
45 ish.
Brett.
You want me to let you go?
I think I'm gonna get offline. I'm trying to get to bed. I've been trying to get to bed earlier because we've been on some toxic.
You and I used to go live at like 6 in the morning.
I know, and that's not healthy, Taylor. That's not healthy. The slippery slope. Slippery slope, Taylor.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
I got people coming in to fix some stuff in my place at 9 a.m.
Well, get to sleep. Thank you for going live with me, Gabby.
Of course, Taylor. Anytime. I was excited to see you pop up.
I was in the bathroom and I came back and I was like, "Is that Gabby?"
Love it. Like that's the energy. Like when I go live with certain people and you are the top of this list, I know they're always gonna have good energy. They're always gonna come in excited. Like
I like to have fun. That's my thing. That's how it should be. I like to have fun. This is how it should be. This is how live streaming should be. Have fun. Forget about real life for a minute.
Absolutely. All right, Taylor, I'm gonna go to bed soon. Let's say goodnight with that.
Thank you for saying hi to me, guys. Everybody on Gabby's side, please support her so much. She's awesome.
Hang out with him longer.
Hey, I still got the filter. I think maybe. No, I don't. I lied.
That's how I acknowledge people, guys.
Now I got it.
All right, Taylor. Have
Hi,
a great
Gabby.
for tonight.
We'll see you.
Bye. All right, guys, we're turning the light off. We're winding down. I love Taylor. He's such a sweet soul. And how did we do this the other night? We did this where I was like basically laying down with y'all. It was great. Hold on. We did this so nicely yesterday where we can go to bed almost. Great to see you, Mr. Thomas. I hope you guys had a great conversation. Like, I hope you guys enjoyed the conversation because that's the cool stuff, right? Like, if I could have conversations like that, power this stream, everything. That's what my challenge is this summer, is how do we find more of that? Great to meet you, Matthew. I'm so down. Message me on Insta. Put us all, you, me, and Taylor in a group chat. Your ass is in bed. Oh, Tony, jealous. If I could live stream from bed, the things we could do. Wait, James, is that where Webby's been? Or were you spelling something wrong? Matthew, are you performing at that one festival? Oh, sorry. The Alabama one? I do want to go and explore music festivals elsewhere. So, like, this Mexico trip was going to be my test run of, like, how do I make this, like, is there a stabilizer needed? Is there, like, or what's the rig look like? So that way we can, like, go live during festivals. I think you almost need a second person. You have an affirmation for me? Yes, Mr. Thomas, yes. Whiz kid, thank you. We're probably going to lose a fragment today, but it's fine. We had some good conversations. Like, that was a great... Hi, Thrill. How's your night going? Did you ever go live, dude? Did you ever go live? We didn't do what we normally do tonight, but that's okay. I really enjoyed those conversations. That's the best part about all this, is like having those real, honest, deep connection. Because how many of y'all related to that? You didn't go live. Got you. Did you hear any of the conversation or any of the chaos that happened in that battle? We had this weird battle. People were trying to, like, start some stuff, that girls were twisting things. Just miscommunication galore, right? Wait, did you say you're going to play that festival? Matthew, James, meet the Thrill. Y'all should connect. Music. Matthew James is a musician. The Thrill has a music studio that's pretty dope. Oh, that's cool. I love Wisconsinites. Your confidence radiates and inspires others to believe in themselves as well. I love that, Mr. Thomas. I'm screenshotting that. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. What do we need to do? Yeah, Thrill meet Matthew James. Matthew James meet the Thrill. What do we need to do tomorrow before reset so I can be accountable? Ooh. Well, we'll figure that out tomorrow, I guess. No, but these conversations are the things that are cool. Like, this is the part of live streaming that should be focused on more, and nobody really focuses on it. They think the drama gets them everything. They think playing certain emotional cards, like trying to draw on people's emotions that way is going to get it. No, just have a real conversation. Be transparent about things. Talk about what you're going through. Be relatable, because everyone's going through something similar. They can usually relate to one thing or another. You don't need to guilt people into things. You don't need to trick people into things. You don't need to be any sort of, like, drama-based creator. You can have real conversation, real connection, and still find purpose here on the app. Doesn't need to be toxic. I love that, Mr. Thomas. Thank you. I need to do more of that. I need to, like, write them down and, like, post them on sticky notes, that kind of thing. But yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that I love to talk about. And it's always a good conversation with Taylor. It's unfortunate it stemmed because those girls were trying to twist stuff when it wasn't that at all. What can you do, right? I don't know. People's emotions were very high tonight. I don't know if there's like something in the moon or what. Everyone's emotions have been very high tonight. Hi, Kevin. Mikey. I love that, Mr. Thomas. Thank you. I'm literally going to write these on sticky notes. Oh, it's cozy time, Mikey. I've been trying this before going to bed. Turn off the light. We settle everyone in. It's like bedtime stories before bed. So, yeah. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll try and keep our fragments. Probably, it's looking a little rough right now before. But, yeah. Oh, please. Please, Mr. Thomas. Yes, yes, yes. Good night, Matthew. Good night, Matthew. Nice meeting you. 3 more hours of work? That's crazy, Kevin. Getting there for what, Mikey? Keeping the fragments or what? Hold on. What? Yeah, Mr. Thomas, thank you. Like, currently, we're going to keep the fragments when that moves. You'll see, like, it's roughly 300,000 per day to keep fragments in A1, which is insane. Some days, it's not. Yeah, currently we'll lose one. If I don't get on at, my normal time, which I was going to get on later tomorrow. So, I was going to get on closer to 6 and try and have a social life. I guess if we lose a fragment, we lose a fragment, right? Is what it is. Just, it's so much harder. I like getting on and not having to stress about losing fragments. It's really nice. Hi, Vince. How you doing? All right, guys. On that note, it is time for bed. Time for bed. What, Vince? Oh, preach, Mikey. Preach. Vince, what? Bear down. Tony Strange. Thank you all for having great conversations with me tonight. Now Swag Boy wants in. Do we do it? Swag Boy? Nope. He said no. Hold on. Checking where we're at. Oh, wow. Everyone was having a sluggish night, it looked like. Interesting. All right, y'all. Think. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all. Good night, good night. Thank you for a fun night. I will see you all. Oh, wait. I'm screenshotting that one too, Mr. Dallas. Great affirmations. Love it. Mikey! Thank you, Mikey. Hi, Classy. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys